Hello. We're doing this again. It's been a hot minute. I mean, yeah. We're gonna do the star map thing. I never made it very far in this. I think we're gonna stick with like a standard world, right? Oily swamp. Okay, just kind of getting a feel for what we got. Germ dove. Yeah, it's that one. Metal ore in the irradiated forest asteroid. Okay. And then we've got more distant stuff with lots of other materials. All right, well, you know what? Let's just, I think let's just go for it and see what we get, right? Because, I don't think we're gonna find great... I'm not good enough at the game, I don't feel like, to do the different starting stuff. Is it not showing up at all? This happens every time, doesn't it? All right, let's do it this way. How about that? We're just gonna do a desktop capture. There are some games that just refuse to capture properly. I'm looking at the different possible starting asteroids. We're not going to a radioactive ocean. That sounds awful. We're gonna stick with the typical Terrania cluster. All right. Let's generate our world. I don't know why it does that, but whatever. What's the other game that kept doing that? I don't even remember. Classic Al. Just a regular old human guy. Just typical human stuff. Breathing, etc. All right, let's see here. Okay, that might be a good one. That's a great farming start that can't dig. And if we want to do that for farming, what could we take? Doctoring and cooking, Strength and construction, Well, a fast digger would not be out of the question. Operation and supply is nice-ish. Let's see what else we can get. Decreased athletics, but also increased athletics. I hate this kind of stuff that requires, like, oh, they can't sleep unless they have their own bedroom, that kind of thing. Under 2 minutes, okay. Ant farm, where we're trying to keep everyone alive and also explore space. Increase science. Know what we want exactly. And in space, yes. Come on, something. Let's find something. You know what? Let's just specify that we want someone who can do our research. Let's just get a researcher. With increased construction? Sure. Okay, who wants who? It's RimWorld, basically, except not top down. Ant farm style. Hey, Lord Bowser. Sounds good. We'll hope for the best. All right, who wants who? We've got a researcher, an excavator, and our farmer. And that's basically it. And our excavator cannot decorate. They are uncultured. Oh, we got, all right, germ dove. We've got a germ dove. It's germ dove resistance. There we go. And we'll save Mima. All right, colony name. No, what? Well, I don't know what you mean by that. The laboratory, really? Diseased homestead. Perfect. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Day 1. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's pause it and take a quick look around. We got some water down below. That's good. Slime. A little bit of slime. Oxygen. Of course, always got our starter oxygen. What is that? A bristle blossom. Okay. Oxalite. CO2 up here. That's going to sink. So, Al, one thing that you do need to know is this game does mostly obey density of fluids, meaning CO2, being a heavier gas, will sink to the bottom. So we actually will typically want to build big pits in the early game just to store all the CO2 we're breathing out. All right, we got a little bit of heat below us. And actually, it's heat all around by the looks of it. I don't see a lot of cold around here. We might find something. What else of note? Food. Mealwood. So that's going to be where we start our waters over here, which it's going to be a lot of heat that we're dealing with over here that we have to contend with. That's all right. We can do that. Okay. So I think mostly what we're going to do is we're going to dig out over here to get this extra oxygen. Water pump down here and start building our pit of wastewater somewhere over here. Got a little bit of wastewater up here. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be the base start for us. Dig a little bit there. Yeah, let's just start with getting a little bit of digging done so we get some... Yes. Okay, we're gonna sleep over... We're gonna start by sleeping over here and put our outhouse over here. Are there friendly aliens? I mean, there's non-aggressive aliens. Yeah, we're gonna just slap a couple outhouses this way. I'm gonna extend this starting platform out by 2, and then a 3 gap, and 2. Yeah, I mean this should be fine, right? So it's gonna be like that, and then door. This is just planning. We're not actually building anything just yet. There we go. That'll just speed up removal of materials, I think. Let's also dig our way into there. So we're gonna do 1, 2, ladder. Oh, this guy can't dig anything because there's just not enough for him to dig. So we will encounter some critters. Actually, here's some critters now. These guys are shine bugs. They emit light, and that's about all they do. That is their waste product, is light. All right, so this oxalite material here is producing oxygen, which is going to keep the oxygen pressure up for a little bit. So as you can see, as we're extending outward, we're not providing more gas. A little bit. We're not creating more gas here, so it's just kind of thinning out the O2 a little bit. So you can see it gets kind of more purple over here because it's not as dense. We want to go for about 1 kilogram per square meter. Over here, we're like at 300 grams, which is not as great. Okay, we need dirt, which they're going to work on. And then in the meantime, we're going to dig our way into here and see about getting some beds set up. So let's see here. So same idea here is that, and then a door starts there, and then the beds begin. Bed, 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 bed. All right, let's see if we can get these outhouses built before the first day, ideally. Hello? Do we not have dirt? Is that the problem here? We don't actually have any dirt yet. Okay, we actually need to dig up some dirt. That's gonna be a little bit... Let's go ahead and just prioritize getting the dirt so we can get the outhouse online. Kind of important. There we go. All right. That's very important. And let's go ahead and... What's the button for copy an item? I don't even remember. What is it? It's been a while. There's a button for just... Like, here we go. B. Just go ahead and get a third one. Why not? And we're going to want... Eventually, we're going to want a wash basin, but we don't actually have any water yet. All right, you guys get to call dibs on bed. I mean, it's gonna happen automatically, but you know. There we go. Beds are in place. Colony achievement already. We are already off to a good start. All right, we have a very rough source of food in the form of wild mealwoods. It's not going to be enough, just putting that out there. It's never enough. So we're going to dig up a little ways. All right, let's see if we found anything new. Okay, we have a vacuum over here. Doesn't look like anything useful yet. It's an abandoned section of the asteroid. Yeah, hot biome down here. Caustic biome, lots of chlorine. This is in too deep. A little bit more chlorine over here. Gosh, there's always too much chlorine. Germy, algae, slime biome over here. That's always fun to deal with, and it's nice and warm. No cold biome. Oh, wait, no, that's just a vacuum. This could be a cold biome up here. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. And then some water at 23C. I'm curious about that water over there. Very suspicious water. So we are going to dig some more. We're going to set this door to always open. So the reason we even built a door, since we're setting it to always open, is you can define rooms by doors. If I let the door be automatic, it means they have to wait at the door to open and close the door each time. But now we have defined a barracks just by virtue of this is a room that's not too big and it has cots in it. And that means a morale bonus for everybody. Similarly, I don't even know if this gets a bonus at this point, but actually, you know what? This one needs to go away because we're going to put a wash basin over there. We really need to get this built. This is kind of important. We need to get some water pretty quick. Oh, a sand biome is what this is. Okay, so this is just a big pool of water. That's actually pretty nice because we can divert that down here to a big pool. This extends out. I like that. You know what? I've kind of lost the plot on the whole conversation, Theron, to tell you the truth. I don't have a clue what's going on anymore. Do I even want to bother? Hello, turtle. You know, the far reaches of places and stuff. All right, who wants to be what is this person? What is this person's skill? Who wants to be our farmer? Oh, wait, no. Why is it off? Oh no, because it's Monday, you see. Did I even make a thing to turn that on? Did I even make a command that I can manage that? Nope, I don't think so. Help, rewards, stickers, sounds, roll. Set shout out. Man. As if Monday even matters. Don't think there's game sound or music playing. Let me crank up the desktop audio a little bit. Like all the way to max. It's also quieter when I have it paused. This is gonna be our CO2 pit. Oh, and we need to make sure this is set to auto harvest. Actually, any meal wood we see, we're gonna want to auto harvest those. Yeah, no oxygen down there, guys. Don't be surprised. Come on, Germ Dove. Get it, get it. Okay, Well, you know what? We're off to a good start, I think. What else? Where else do we need to go? We definitely need to get this water. So we're gonna go for 4 tile tall on the ground. Questing, of course, still encouraged. Highly encouraged. I'm going on an adventure. All right, they're on break now. All right, everybody's eating, getting a little bit of food. It's meal time. Not a great meal, as it turns out. And we're gonna let some people sleep in a bit. So we're gonna start shifting some schedules around by 6 hours, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That. We're gonna let somebody sleep in. Well, somebody's gonna go like straight back to bed, basically. The cube. And then yet another schedule. Is gonna have 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Oh, no. There we go. Like that. Then bedtime. And then bath time. And then a fourth schedule. This is going to make sense later, but probably not as much right now. So what you can do in this is you can set up offset schedules. Here we go. We'll just let someone go to bed early, and we'll shift it that way instead. Dural, hello. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this. But we're getting back into it. And we got a brand new colony on our hands. And one unnamed dupe, if anybody wants to get in on that action. Because, I mean, who wouldn't? When you really get right down to it. So I really want to get that safely. All right, we're trying to be a little bit cautious here with the pitcher pump and everything. All right, we're doing okay there. Okay, now let's get in the wash basin so we can stop getting so germy. Dove. Son of a mollusk. Son of a mollusk. We'll always be fine, guys. I don't know what you're worried about. All right, set this to be left only. Fill it up with water. And we need to get some research going now that I think about it. Oh, right, that requires power. Where are we gonna set that up? Next to the printing pod would be ideal because there's like a slight bonus. There's a ever so slight bonus. Oh my gosh, I could totally do that, honestly. It's a very fun game to just really dive into. What do we got here? Fertilizer. A little bit of Oxalite way down there. Any other pockets of O2 I can take advantage of? Not really. Yay, disaster! A lot of sand up here. I need to be cautious about that. Also, I don't want to dig up too far because then all my oxygen is going to float away. I should really turn off the tips, because that's going to just keep happening. All right, there's our supply teleporter. I keep meaning to make a command for that so that I can toggle it as needed, but it just doesn't happen. Oh, I lost one. Oh, wait, no, we're good. Okay. All right. And you know what? We also need? Some oxygen. Would you guys like oxygen or something? Because I was thinking maybe we could have some oxygen. Let's just whip up a really crappy generator here, and also a really crappy oxygen diffuser here. Let's get a little bit of oxygen going. Had oxygen for lunch. Oh, well then you're fine, right? Where are we gonna put food? Where are we gonna start farming? I don't want it too close to a hot biome. Actually, over here looks fan-freaking-tastic. All right, research. Farming, just what we needed, honestly. All right. Colony requires a food source. I know. Give me a minute. We're gonna, what is it, like 6 mealwoods per dupe, I think? It's a lot. Meal wood per do. Oh, 4. Okay. Well, that's much better. Still a lot, but not as many. So sleepy. Oh, I keep forgetting to shift the schedules a bit so we don't get like bathroom overload. All right, let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna move. We're gonna put.
Hey Dobbs, can you
dog.
hear this? Is it coming through the good side of your headphones?
I can hear it. Thank you.
AI? Space? Spy?
Spy? That's not gonna be enough oxygen diffusers, honestly. Spy. Spread those out just a little bit. Research complete. Big battery would be good. Water cooler would be fun. Plumbing is big. The water loop is like really useful. Yeah, let's go for meal prep. Doing a plumbing loop is kind of fun. But it's gonna take a little bit to get to that point, isn't it?
Dad, I'm in space. I'm proud of you, son. Dad, are you space? Yes. Now we are a family again.
Now we are a family again. Yeah, we're gonna get a new duplicant pretty soon. All right, so we're gonna dig this area out with the intent being that it's gonna be where we do some farming. More research. Gosh, I forgot how fast you just...
Spaceport. For people in space. Judge Space Sun presiding. Bam. Guilty. Of being in space. I'm in space. SSSSPPPPAAAAAAACCCCE.
This is what TTS is for. All right, let's choose a blueprint. There we go. Some rust. So what you can do with that is you can kind of reverse the rusting process. I think it just takes chlorine, maybe? And that turns the rust back into metal and oxygen. I think. I haven't really dealt with rust much. I don't really get into that part of the game too much.
You know what this team could use? 5 more snipers.
You know, this team could use 5 more snipers. All right, who wants to be who? Let's see. Can't research, can't do medicine. Immune to food poisoning and great at machinery. Starts with super hard digging. That's pretty nice. But a slow digger. Okay. Cannot attack, increase germ resistance. You know what? I'm gonna go with this ruby here.
Hey Dobbs, good thing you didn't turn on your soundboard. Don't want any of that pesky noise spam getting in.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. I am needed.
Alright, listen up. This is a stream hijacking. Everybody put your bits into a bag and nobody gets spammed. Cheer 100. Oh no, take my bits? Please don't spam me. Cheer 100. That would be a fate worse than death. Cheer 1 million. Haha, just kidding. Imagine though.
All right, pipe down, all you. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why did I come back to this? Dupu, Germ Dove, both of you. Just spamming emotes. Can't leave you guys alone for 2 minutes.
Cheer 100. Everything is totally normal.
Covercat will not be pleased. She might be going for a walk. I don't know. Fine. You get the Luigi hat. Is this what you people wanted? To push me to the brink? Dupu has joined the colony. Congratulations, we're all doomed. I'm sure it will be fine. Probably.
Ah, there's a new angel in heaven. In hell.
Because the hat game, you see. Lifage. Hudson, welcome aboard, whether you like it or not. Germ Dove is burning the midnight oil. Good job, Germ Dove, while everybody else gets to sleep. I can teach you lots of things. That went a little bit strong, bad. Crime and Justice Elective. Everybody's favorite things to have as electives. There's a funny story behind the soundboard being disabled. Right, I still don't have a food source. It's not gonna be good. We're gonna have so much mealwood. Oxygen levels are decent. Could be a better, could be a worse. Oh, yes, okay. Oh dear. Everything is fine. Nobody is ruined. Only 60 more seconds of Luigi time remaining. We're all very pleased about that.
Here's the plan. Get him to say, "You two have been a thorn in my side long enough." Then tell your pretty ears to stand back, because I am going to zing him into the Stone Age. Remember, thorn, side.
It's a good quote. That's going to be a lot of mealwood. Get him to say, "You two have been a thorn in my side long enough." Don't think you ever figured out farms. They're all so strange. It's Rick, the Adventure Sphere. Insufficient oxygen generation, it says. Looks like we got plenty of oxygen, guys. Why would we possibly be worried? Everybody's running around, digging things, building things. Let's prioritize these planters, I think. Oh, we're gonna need to cook the mealwood too. Cooling loops is where things always get a little bit tricky for me. That's when it all goes downhill. Okay, I gotta remember they made space travel like much easier for spaced out. Okay, there's not that much CO2 in here. So as long as we keep building a good a big tank for the CO2 down here, we should be in decent shape. More research, huh? Well, if we're going to be doing farms, we're gonna need to actually be able to refrigerate the food. So let's, oh wait, we can't do that yet because we don't have advanced research yet. Is there anything else we want before that? Not really, not really. Maybe ventilation stuff would be good to have. Portal 2 was a fantastic game. So I think the deal here is that by having a lit workspace, research goes just slightly faster. Which is quite handy. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna dig out some more bed spaces over here. Temperature is okay that way. Very hot over here. Very hot, very hot. Hot, 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 hot. I do kind of want to see what's going on up here at some point. What if we just prioritize digging our way this way for exploration purposes? Got a whole lot of water up here that could be useful. Germ Dove is back on the research. We're gonna need a mess hall at some point. Was that Toad? Wait. What are we dealing with here? Let's see. Backslash, right bracket, enter. There's a lot of feet that could be on Germ Dove's keyboard. Yeah. All right, so they're prioritizing. All right, we got Dupu and Hudson up here. Good job, guys. I had a feeling. Okay, let's just keep digging over here. Just so I can take a peek. Oh, there's where it ends. Dead end here. Okay. Weird little Abyssalite chunk here. No geysers yet. Let's work on filtration. Working hard, hardly working. You know, it's so hard to tell the difference. In fields such as asteroid colonization. Alright, so down here it's gonna get hot, hot, hot. We don't really have a great cooling system set up yet. Or any cooling system set up yet, except for don't open up the hot biomes, if possible. Let's see here. I want to dig down more this way so we can have more areas for the CO2 to sink into. All right, research. Let's work on getting advanced research set up. That's going to be important. Ration box. Kitchen, grill, heat. It's all heat is the base killer every time for me. See, there's oh, that's a lot of oxygen up there. That's a big stack of oxygen. Let's maybe dig straight up into that. All right, and who do we got here? Let's see. Not dealing with any flatulent duplicants. We've got a suit wearer, creativity. Could be our. It's not super great. Just a very mediocre duplicant. Oxyferns are the ones that, yeah, they're the ones that need water. Which is going to be kind of limited resource. I don't actually have another bed right now. We're not ready for a 5th dupe yet. I'm gonna reject and wait for the next one. Speaking of, we probably need to bounce somebody's schedule back a little bit forward. Let's see here. Just to shift people off schedule ever so slightly more. Yeah, let's move Dupu right here. Basically the graveyard shift.
Cheer 100.
Dural. Thank you. And the steel. Very well. Well, sorry, Germ Dove. Them's the breaks. All right, because I want to put the advanced research up here. Stole and left a tip. The Wombo combo. Wombo combo! Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of germs to deal with. Kind of looks like it doesn't have as much over here. I wonder if we can get out of here without cracking through the slime biome at all, because that would be pretty amazing. All right, we're getting a little bit more of a view of what's down here as we inch further and further down. I'm just gonna put one job down there just to make sure they walk over there. Rock crusher will be needed eventually. Electrolyzer, definitely, for more oxygen. Okay, so this is like the meta, is you pump water into an electrolyzer, it converts it into hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen you collect and you pump into a hydrogen generator that powers the system, and the oxygen you breathe. There are like specific setups where you can take advantage of the fact that hydrogen is going to float in a specific way, and then you don't have to do filters of any kind. It's very cool stuff, but it takes a lot of setup. Mostly what we're looking for up front is geysers. The asteroids in Oxygen Not Included are closed systems, which is to say that whatever's there is whatever's there. You don't really get resources coming in, with the exception of geysers. Just about done with the research already. Why are you have food poisoning? What's going on here? Did this stuff like... Why does the muckroot have food poisoning? Who gave the muckroot food poisoning? It's alright, he'll take care of it. We do need a bathroom loop. So the trick with a bathroom loop is it's net positive on water, but it produces heat over time. Just through the filtration. He just loves it. Alright, just makes him a little bit slower and has to use the bathroom a little bit more often. We could set up a little med bay at some point. Take some time, but it is possible. I mean, that works. Some geysers do have steam naturally. The other option is that basically you can use There are systems, what is it? Like, I don't know, stations or it's under utilities. We're not there yet. But it basically lets you move heat around. So it's like it cools one area, but you have to move the heat somewhere else, and there's a little bit of extra added heat to the system. So you basically just like do that over and over to cool your base and heat steam. Now you have to have like materials that can withstand that amount of heat though, which it's like the system won't let you in. It's like, I feel like I need the cooling loop before I can get the advanced materials, but I need the advanced materials to get the cooling loop. Let's prioritize getting up here. I want to see what's going on up here. Yeah, there's all sorts of great setups that people have figured out. I guess we need to work on medicine. Now that food poisoning is becoming an issue. I need another bed. How's our oxygen situation? Doing okay. I need more digging happening though, guys. Can we get some more digging, please? I need a big pit, if you don't mind. Part of the problem is I keep having to like charge these batteries with the generator. I could just set up a coal generator that's gonna produce a ton of CO2 and a lot of heat that I don't have an easy way of getting rid of, because I don't even have a cold biome anywhere yet. That's what I'm kind of looking around for up here. Nice, nice. Germ dove running the hamster wheel, very good. Let's prioritize this bed. Oh, I think Dupu is cured. Excellent. Just needed a few nights of sleep. We could set up a full bathroom loop over here or something. So the issue is you wind up with a lot of excess water eventually. Oh, food. Also, we have food to deal with. Oh, my goodness. Where are we gonna stuff all this extra heat? Jeez. We don't want the heat near the food. Like, we can just eat the raw meal lice for now, I guess. They're a lot more palatable cooked. But I mean, whatever it takes, right? Really want to crack open this oxygen here. All right, anything else before we get into advanced research? There's a few items, not much. We're gonna hit advanced research pretty soon. We're gonna need a refrigerator, kitchen. What if we put like kitchen, refrigerator over here, mess hall over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. It's gonna be a small mess hall in the middle like that. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8 dupes pretty comfortably, I guess. Comfortably. Yeah, it could work. Go ahead and start clearing out more areas here. Yeah. Oh, we can't even dig through this yet. What is up here? Some water, another teleporter input. Very, very suspy. All right, research. We got 3 more researches before we have to get into advanced research. So we are gonna set up the supercomputer right here. Lock that in. So in addition to all these extra systems we're having to deal with, electricity, water, gas, food, on top of all that, decor is an integral system in the game, and having things like exposed wires, I think, makes a difference. What is decor here? Yeah, exposed wires, reduced decor, and then that contributes to your morale system. So there's a lot going on that we're gonna have to juggle. Okay, got another research done. Can we get some priority on this, please? Yeah, we need a better power system too. Right now we keep having to recharge that hamster wheel. Which works for now. We have a lot of coal, though, and we could just use that. I think before I do that, I want to get smart batteries. Yeah, there they are. They do require advanced research. Oh, we actually need to set somebody up to have advanced research, don't we? So who's our researcher? Is it Germ Dove? No. Who likes researching? Where is researching? There's researching. Al likes researching. Okay, Al, you're gonna like that. So it costs 1 skill point to take the skill of being able to do supercomputer research. And the amount of morale that a duplicate needs is based on the number of these skills they have taken. So this will require 1 extra morale, but you get 1 morale for learning it because you love science so much. So it's basically a net even. On that point, what else do we have? Didn't somebody like digging? Ah, here we go. Germ Dove likes digging, so we're gonna give Germ Dove the digging ability. Farming doesn't really give us access to like new stuff, but it increases your farming speed and doesn't cost us anything but a skill point, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna need to set up like an oven, a refrigerator. Oh, we should make it a sterile refrigerator system. Blueprints. We can get some free algae, or we can get a duplicate. What do we have? Pacifist. Faster construction, okay. Another pacifist. Effect. Oh. The sense of style so bad it actually negatively affects those around this duplicate. Okay. I think we'll grab this one. Let's see here. All right, so now we got a new one. Let's get a Dural duplicate here. There we go. Okay, research. Now that we have advanced research available, let us start with smart batteries, I think. Plan is we're going to make a nice CO2 pit down here that's exclusively for refrigerators. Yay! We're basically just going to let it fill up with CO2, and the sterile atmosphere will slow down the spoilage of the food. Additionally, we'll put the food in refrigerators, which also helps. So that's going to be our food pit. Do need to keep a little bit of an eye on calories because, oh geez, all these unrefrigerated. CO2 won't heat up the fridges, right? I don't think the actual heat of the refrigerator makes a difference. As long as it's powered, it applies the refrigeration status, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. But we actually need that refrigerator kind of quick. I'm actually gonna do it before we get the smart battery set up, because I just want a place to put this food. Actually, here, boom. Pop a ration box down here, please. Priority 6, if you don't mind. Yeah, the two things that affect food spoilage are atmosphere and temperature. Ration box, it would. Like, if there's hot CO2 flowing around, then that would be an issue. But I think with a refrigerator, it doesn't transfer the temperature of the refrigerator over. All right, I need you guys just to really quickly just put this together. There we go. Put it all. There we go. I think. I'm really not that great at this game. Gonna be totally honest here. All right, so now we can sweep up all these meal lice so they won't spoil as fast. So right now it's a sterile atmosphere, but it's unrefrigerated. There we go. Temperatures above 4 degrees Celsius spoil more quickly. So could be better, but it's all right. So all this food that was sitting on the ground up here spoiling is going to spoil less quickly. It's still warm, but it's not just sitting out in oxygen anymore. Yeah, we definitely want to avoid food spoilage where possible. Oh, here's another little alien now. This guy's called a hatch. He doesn't really do... He looks very toothy, but he doesn't attack us. Very few aliens that we're gonna... Very few of the critters we're going to encounter actually are aggressive. Oh, there's another guy. This is a Dreklet, or Dreco. That's a little Dreklet egg. You can tame them. There's animal husbandry and everything. It's a whole thing. All right, now we're gonna get a refrigerator to put these in. Yeah, we'll get a ranch set up eventually. All right, so this guy, all of the critters have their own little ecological niche. So hatches, their deal is that they eat stone of various types and they excrete coal, which is handy up to a point until you have way more coal than you ever want. Drecos, these guys eat plants that are growing, and you can shear them for kind of a fabric stand-in, kind of wool of sorts. There are also mutations of critters. One of the morphs of Drecos is the glossy Dreco, that when you shear that, you get plastic, which is a great early to mid-game source of plastic. It's very nice, very nice. Yeah, look at him, this cute little four-eyed space sheep. Let's see, we got Akus. They're just delicious. That's basically their thing. We already saw shine bugs. Puffs. These guys float around and they're big floating disease vectors, in my opinion. We'll have to do something about them. There are several others, but it's going to be a while before we see them. They're in some other biomes. Oh, Germ Dove got sick. Everybody's getting food poisoning. We really need to work on this refrigeration setup. So one thing we can do is we can pickle the meal ice. We haven't really talked much about the food source we got going on here. This is a type of branch that produces a delicious, delicious treat known as meal lice. There they are. Which can be mixed with water, I think, for a nice sludgy concoction. Or we can grill it up to make pickled meal ice. Let's see, meal ice. A flavorless, it's a grain. It's technically a grain. So don't be deceived by the name. It's a bramble-like plant with a parasitic symbiotic relationship with nutrient-rich meal ice. Oh, okay, maybe not. Okay, yeah, it's lice. Big wriggly bugs. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a kitchen here. Don't be deceived by the crane. We're gonna set up a kitchen here. We're gonna set up the refrigeration. Oh wait, oh dang it, I'm off by one. I guess that's okay. I wanna stay on grid where possible. But yeah, I just realized I'm off grid right now. Let's actually speed up this construction right here. We'll put a refrigerator down here. Priority 6. Research. We got smart batteries. That's good. Now we can start getting a less hands-on source of power. Carbon skimmer could be useful. What else are we gonna go for? Art. Art is always good. I get some artists on board. Advanced power regulation. We've got the refrigerator. We're not doing petroleum generation yet. Let's do... distillation. This will help us. That helps us process polluted water back into clean water, which is going to be very important later. So plan is kitchen, pantry, power plant? Not a big power plant, just like a little mini one. But basically the idea is we want to keep the heat down here. And there's going to be a lot of it. There's going to be a lot of heat down here. Yeah. I hate doing coal generators, but we are going to need that. Did we ever crack this open? We have not yet cracked this open. Okay, so that's gonna drop sand down to here, and that's fine. So sand is like one of the few blocks, few solids that actually gets affected by gravity. Very Minecrafty. We have 5 dupes, 5 beds. We're gonna need to expand that a bit. What's the maximum size for a barracks? 64. So we're sitting at 55 right now. So if we dug out 8 more tiles, we'd be at 63, which is all right. So we can fit 1 more bed in here just fine. Oh, actually, you know what? We should look at schedules here. Want to let somebody go to bed early, right? Yeah, after we wake up, we'll put auto. Wait, you were supposed to be Dural. Why are you auto again? Oh, he is. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Buggy game. Fine. All right, after you wake up, we're going to change your schedule so that you can go to bed a little bit earlier tonight. There we go, on Germ Dove's schedule. So the point of changing people's sleep schedules is mostly so that we don't overload the bathrooms all at once. How does one win the game? Well, in the base game, non-DLC, the idea is you start launching rockets, and you get more and more materials that let you launch further and further, and there's like different destinations you can set. And once you get the farthest destination, that is the temporal tear, which you're going for, you start to uncover pieces of lore throughout the game that tell you a little bit about the asteroid that you have teleported in the middle of and why you're here. It's a pretty interesting lore to it. I like it. Uh-oh, Germ Duff just fell asleep. Huh. That's not great, Germ. In the DLC, it's much more sandbox. I think there still might be a win condition, like an achievement of sorts. Germ Duff's just chilling here. Wow, cool. Thanks, Dove. Me. All right, this is built now, so we can tile this up. Now, one question is, would it be necessary to run big power cables here or not? Trying to figure that out. Not yet, but eventually maybe. Let's cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's start with just small wires. So what we're gonna do is we're going to plug up everything. Like this. Research. It does generate big power, it's true. Ooh, insulated tiles. Actually kind of something we want, isn't it? I think so. Oh, we don't even have big wires yet, so we're not doing that. So what we're gonna do here... Okay, that's out. Close. What we're gonna do here is get a smart... Oh, we can't get a smart battery yet. Crud. Okay. Huh. What do we need for that? We need... where is it? Where is it? Oh, we already have brute... Okay, we have brute force refinement. Which is under refinement. Makes sense. Rock crusher. It's a big one. It's a big machine. Okay, so what we're gonna set up here... We really need that to be prioritized. Coal generator, disable. Do not turn that on yet. Don't you guys dare. Oh yeah, we have new printables. Sandstone, it's nice. We don't have the bed for more people yet. We could start some with exosuits right off the bat, but they're narcoleptic. I hate narcolepsy. No. Let's take the sandstone. Extra materials won't go unwelcome. We're not keeping up on food either. Early game, you just find a lot of food. Just buried muck roots and such. All right, have a good night, Lord Bowser. I need to power this rock crusher. Oh, it's awful. Just hanging from ladders, wandering around. It's the worst. What did I set up for research? Ah, yeah, insulation. Okay, so So the reason we're not running the coal generator yet is we don't want the coal generator running all the time, which is kind of its default state. What we want is for it to charge a battery, and when the battery gets below a certain threshold, then it starts generating coal, or eating up coal to generate power. But we can't get that yet because we don't have any refined metals. We have raw copper, maybe some raw iron. What do we have? What's it? We have just raw copper, and that's it. Yeah, that's what I typically use it for. Because I think normally when you just fill it up, it will, like, it's got its own internal power, I think, or something. I'm not 100% sure how it works. But that's what I usually do for smart batteries. I do, you know what? I was thinking about Rat Race, like, not too long ago for some reason. And also, I quote, "It's a race and I'm winning." I quote that far more often than I wish to admit. All right, can we please finish this? Come on, guys. And it was such a, like, late 90s movie, wasn't it? It even ended with Smash Mouth. Smash Mouth is in it, so you know it's a good movie. Exactly. All right, we're still doing okay on water. Lot of room over here that we could set up a bathroom loop. Okay, so we have copper ore to copper. What do I need for a smart battery exactly? I need 200 kilograms refined metal, and then I'm gonna need the automation wire, which is gonna be a little bit extra. Automation wire. Do I have automation wire? I don't think I've got that yet. Nope. I'm gonna have it. So we're gonna say, oops. We're gonna say build, that's 100, 200, let's make 300 copper, refined copper. That requires power. So we are going to have to enable the, come on, where's my build instruction here? There we go. We're gonna have to enable the coal generator for a little bit to do that. Oh, we have insulated tiles now too, which we really want to use that, honestly. We're gonna kind of insulate ourselves against the area over here. Let's go ahead and priority 6 all this stuff. You know what? I think it's because we got a little Jeremy dove flying around in here. All right, we're doing all this so we can set up a kitchen over here. It's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful kitchen. You guys are gonna love it. It'll have a grill. Oh yeah, we never finished digging up to here. Go ahead and do ladders all the way up. This is gonna pop some eardrums, I'm afraid, but that's just part of it. Once we get in there, we can start exploring this away. Oh, please don't bury yourselves. So one thing is, duplicants are dumb. And they will frequently just build walls behind themselves, just entombing themselves in some oxygenless corridor. And there's nothing you can do about it. All right, still haven't found any geysers. Man. Gracie, do you need to go out? Is that what I hear over there? Gracie might need to go out. Tough to say. I'm gonna move this. Come on, come on, come on. Didn't finish. There we go. All right, we got that. We got that. You know what? Let's get the art. Let's get fine art available. This is gonna help morale for everyone. Where is she? Gracie, do you need to go out? Gracie might need to go out, guys. We're gonna center the camera so everybody can enjoy this lovely view. Do I dare just leave it running? What's the worst that could happen, right? Famous last words? All right, we're still good. Dural, I kind of play it by ear. I don't have much of a left-right preference. I just want to have room. And I think a lot of times it depends on where the water is. Work on the left, living on the right. A lot of times I don't even think ahead enough for that kind of stuff. All right, so we're setting this up. We're gonna crush some rocks. Some puny rocks will be crushed. And we can actually go ahead and start moving this line to here. So here's a fun little thing. When you do something like this, there's a pro tip for you guys. When you have a wire set up so that there's a wire in one tile and a wire in a neighboring tile, but they're not connected, you can have the dupes build this, and then you can, like, as soon as everything's built, whenever you want, you can just, like, drag a wire build command between the two. It will connect them with the dupes not even interacting. Like, they don't have to do anything to connect them. It just automatically happens as soon as you send the command. I don't think sewage existed. Well, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. All right, did we ever get another bed? We still didn't get this other bed here. All right, priority 6. Everything is priority 6. All right, so insulated tile. This is gonna help hold back this hot biome's temperature. Not a ton, but it's gonna help. Actually, we need to do that here too. Trying to make sure I've got enough room. for everything without poking into the biome itself. So you can, I think you can build diagonally still. I don't know if they patched that out. No, unfortunately not. That would be wonderful. But alas. All right, we got art, which I'm going to use that soon. Not yet. Water storage would be good. Where's the HVAC? Gonna get bottom text. There it is. For storing gases. Schedules 2 on you, 2 and 1. Okay, cool. That'll work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably enough. I don't know. Okay. So power system is set up here like this. Now I'm going to enable building. Boom. He's gonna. All right, we got coal in it. And now, boom, we are going to disable this guy right here. And now check it out. No more power coming from this way. Instead, power is going to be coming, boom, done. Just like that, it's connected. We're going to disconnect this, we're going to delete this battery because we don't actually want it anymore, even though it's full. All right, what we do want is a smart battery, which is, we still don't have enough. We never finished this errand. All right, so this is gonna spit out a lot of heat. A lot of hot CO2. It's not great. Blueprint. Fertilizer, blossom seeds, or a night owl who can't doctor. Increased cuisine. So a good cook and fast. Huh. Do we have a cook already? We do have someone who wants to cook. Dural wants to cook deep down and be an artist. So what are Dural's skills? Where are the skills? Not skills, but like skill points. Let's see here. We could do with another. I'm not opposed to having one be an artist and one be the cook.
Only at Applebee's, try our new flame-grilled meal lice loaf. Now we're keeping them away from the toilets so you won't get food poisoning. An Applebee's first.
An Applebee's first. All right, we're getting a new duplicate on board. If anybody wants the name of it, you're welcome to it. We still don't have enough for smart battery though, because you got to hold your breath to do it. And apparently people don't like doing that. We do have enough beds, that's important. We don't have enough food to maintain this though, that's something. Just have another one right above them. Oh, yes, thank you for the reminder. Devon. Oh yeah, these are all named. Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift 3, and Shift 4. Put Devon over here. Dupu and Devon are both one's an early bird and one's a night owl, and they're both running the graveyard shift of sleeping in the middle of the day. I just never let duplicants get low morale. I kind of play a bit conservatively. I just don't let it happen. Still not enough. I have 100. I'm halfway there. Wait, didn't I hit enough? I have 200 kilo. Oh, I have 150. Okay. What happens if they do? Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that system just a little bit here. Wait, what is happening? Oh, it's like 2 duplicates overlapping. So, every duplicate has a overjoyed reaction and a coping mechanism. When their morale gets super high, like they've got a great place to sleep, they're having high quality food, they're not being overworked, all that stuff, then something good happens. Like Doral here is a balloon artist and gives everyone he passes a balloon that makes them happier. And then everyone has penalties of what happens when they're very stressed. Such as Al here is an ugly crier, which means when he gets overstressed, he cries, and it's so ugly that it creates a massive decor penalty for the surrounding area. It is literally ugly crying. Okay, I think we got the smart battery. Finally. But we don't have the automation wire, so it doesn't really help us yet. But we're getting there. Yeah, one of the overjoyed reactions is sticker bombs. And the duplicate will place down stickers that create a massive decor buff. And I don't know if it's permanent or just like lasts for a really long time. Oh, that is that's the Gracie alarm. I'm gonna go let Gracie back in. Everybody keep an eye on things. Spam the alert emote if anything goes wrong.
Cheer 100. I can't believe all the colonists are dead.
All right. How we doing? Still alive? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Dubu. Vote of confidence. Where is my smart battery? They're just taking their sweet time on the smart battery. All right, we're gonna set up automation wire. So I was gonna say, just turn it off. Turn the connected machine off once the battery is 75% full, and turn it on if it drops below 20%. Sure, whatever. And the effect there, boom. So right now, this coal generator is going to run. It's going to request more coal at a certain point. When the connected battery drops below a certain level. But the big thing is, it's just gonna shut the machine off when the battery is full enough. And then just let the individual machines do their thing. So right now, we have the refrigerator on it. We have our 2 oxygen diffusers, just 2 oxygen diffusers, it's probably not enough. Our computer and our research station. And that's the only electronics we have right now. Germ Dove is not doing great. He's having a rough time of it. All right, so we're turning this area into, hello? There we go. This is gonna be our kitchen. Mess hall will probably be very nearby, maybe directly above the kitchen. Makes sense. I don't have anywhere to put the polluted water, and that is creating polluted oxygen, which is basically just stinky oxygen. You can breathe it, but it doesn't smell good. I think it gives a slight morale penalty. So typically what you want to do is scoop that up and dump it into a tank somewhere so that the polluted oxygen does not get emitted from the polluted water. Oh yes, that's true. It is also a vector for diseases like slime lung. And food poisoning. Basically, if we can avoid it, we're going to try and avoid it. Fingers crossed. All right, what were we doing? Oh yeah, up here. Still haven't found any geysers. Where do we want to put the... Like, this seems like it'd be a decent spot for a mess hall. Seems okay. I don't feel like I made it quite big enough. Because I usually like to have like 12 duplicants. Oh, we got some idlers. Any idlers? Let's see if we can get a bit more information about what's going on up this way. And also, let's start digging. Yeah, look at all that polluted oxygen up there. Ew. Okay. So our power plant, our very, very nice power plant is set up. We can get our kitchen going. It's gonna get things pretty toasty and warm. Yeah. Yeah, I want to dig all the way out to here. I need to start thinking about doing airflow tiles to let air actually move around a little bit easier. Ugh, look at all that grossness. Ew. All right, nothing, no news yet. So this supply teleporter input, this lets us transmit items fluids and gases to other planetoids, which it's going to be a while before we get to that point. They made it easier in the DLC. Like in the base game, it's like the main endpoint is space travel. Like you're working towards that as in-game stuff, and you need a lot of like in-game stuff to make it happen. In this, you can kind of basically you're gonna need to see the space travel stuff to see what I mean. They basically added a very low-tech thrust mechanism that is the equivalent of filling a bunch of empty 2 liters with a lot of carbon dioxide and then firing it up into space. Should you disable the DLC? I don't think so. I mean, if you're still kind of starting out, but it doesn't sound like you are. Like, it's definitely more complex. Where was the little carbon dioxide-based launcher? I don't even remember. It's really goofy, though. I love the art of it. There it is. Carbon dioxide. It's literally a set of 3 empty 2 liters duct taped together, pointing down. And you just pump as much CO2 as you can in it, and that provides enough lift to get to the neighboring asteroid. I love that. And the game has such a fun art style to it. Very doodly. Let's get the improved plumbing so we can get some tanks. We're gonna take this out. And let's see. What else do we need for our kitchen? I don't think much else. It's mostly the electric grill that we're gonna need. Let's put it right here. Reminds you a lot of Hollow Knight. What? Is there something wrong with the map? Insufficient oxygen generation is what it's bugging me about right now, but I don't know. It seems okay. I don't want to let these guys out yet because they're gonna actually become kind of a nuisance. The issue with the shine bugs is although they do provide a little decor buff and light is kind of useful for things like productivity, they inevitably wind up getting into the bedroom and keeping everybody awake. Very annoying. I was just waiting for the bit. But we don't actually have a cook yet. Well, that was gonna be our new guy? No. It was not, because he does not like it. He doesn't like anything. Never mind. I guess it is gonna be, I guess it's gonna be Dural? Yeah. Alright, Dural. You're a cook. Thanks for the bit. It's the bit, you see. Alright, we're gonna make pickled meal forever. Oh, we can't do canvases yet because we don't have fiber. Oh, that's tricky. Alright, so there's 2 ways to get fiber. One is there's a plant that lives in the slime biome that you can harvest. Oh, here we go, here we go. We have a geyser. Natural gas. It's not too bad. Good source of power. That's about it. Not a whole lot else I can do with natural gas at this stage in the game. And looks like that's it. It's the only guys we got right now. Here we go. Here it is. Thimbleweed. It is basically our cloth plant. The problem is it lives in a place that is typically full of germs and lots of polluted oxygen. And so it's a bit of a pain to safely extract it. Don't see any others. The other option is we can shave these guys, the Drekos. Which that's got its own share of issues. Mostly they do enjoy this living in chlorine-rich environments, unfortunately. So they're kind of a pain to get to. Because chlorine is quite caustic and will sting your eyes. What's going on here? What do you mean we don't have meal ice? Isn't there a whole kitchen full of meal ice? No, there's not. Have we been eating all the meal? Oh, we probably are eating all the meal ice, aren't we? Ooh, yeah. We probably are eating all the meal ice. Okay, we need to do something about that. I didn't think about that, but yeah. Yeah, huh. Food is going to be an
Halley's
issue.
Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats to the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed.
More Portal 2 quotes, you see. That's what we're doing tonight. Which I don't mind, if I'm being honest. Sand. I'm still not seeing any cold biome, unfortunately. Let's not worry about using chlorine to keep water clean. Okay. So, yes. So what you can do is if you have a... Oh, I don't have it researched yet. Oh, I'm working on researching. If you have a liquid reservoir, like a big tank of water, and that happens to be submerged in chlorine, then any water that is in the tank will have its germs killed off over time. Which is a nice cheap way to get rid of like food poisoning in water, if you've got that to deal with. All right, yeah, we got to get food back online here. We keep eating it faster than we can cook it. Meow. All right, and you know what? We also kind of need to worry about our CO2 a little bit. Not a ton, but kind of a little bit. Better use chlorine rather than a water filter setup. Camera is off sync. Uh-oh. Hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Anything? Is that awful? Sync check. Hello. This is my mouth moving. I don't know. Gosh, why does my hair just look so awful whenever I look on OBS? It's still weird. Looks it here. You might want to try a refresh, Gerald. Yeah, Germ's got it. Okay, so that needs someone who's good at digging to get through that. So we're still working on that. We'll keep digging away here as well to make more room for more CO2. Yay! And then, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a weird number of beds, but it could be done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, that would be really weird. Really weird pattern to do for the next downward ladder. Maybe we could just have a really weirdly long set of rooms on this side, just a little bit asymmetrical. You know what? Why not? It could be a little artsy. It's fine. Okay, we need to think about water tank. A single place to store all of our excess water. And it's probably going to be right here, for being honest. It's annoying because we got this mess of water to deal with, and also a lot of heat down here. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll dig down below. Dang, a little pocket of chlorine. Just a tiny bit. Just enough to be annoying. I'll dig below and set up some insulated tiles. And then we'll, like, dump the water on top. I don't know. It's not going to be great either way. It might just be better just to set up a tank first somewhere and then use pumps to move all the water in there. Because without fail, trying to dump water in, it's going to spill everywhere. It's the best. It's the best when it happens. I love it so much. Yeah, let's do... Let's do this. All right, so we got the liquid tanks. Let's get the deodorizers, because we're starting to get a little bit of polluted oxygen around, because I'm just not dealing with it yet. We have so much to do here. So little time. Do I want to crack this open? I think I kind of do. Let's do it. Crack it open. How's our internal heat? Look at all this hot carbon dioxide. Luckily, carbon dioxide does not hold heat very much. Like, carbon dioxide is like a light temperature sink compared to things like water. Yay. I earned an achievement, I guess. What did I... Let's see all the achievements we got here. We haven't looked at any of these. Nice. That was for eating pickled mule ice. All right, Germ Dove, where did you get sick? How did you get sick? Germ-covered mule ice. That makes sense. Is it in here? Is this the meal ice? Does this have anything in it? Actually, wait a second. Why are you guys putting things in here at all? You should probably stop that. Let's get rid of that. Put it all in the refrigerator. That's what the refrigerator is for. Jeez.
I ever tell you about the time my buddy Keith and I were on the top of a burnin' building, and we had to fight our way down like 5 floors of zombies, and hey, wait a second, I guess that was you guys.
Man, I can't wait to tell Keith about this one. I love Ellis. What an earnest fellow. Let's do... see, I can't do the... You know what? Let's do animal ranching. So that we can maybe see about getting some Drecos. I'm a little nervous about going through the chlorine, but maybe if we set up a very basic, airlock with water, then we could grab one without too much fuss. See, there's another one up here. Yeah. This is mainly our Drecos right here. Google's not doing so good tonight. Server errors from Google. Uh-oh. That doesn't bode well for me going to work tomorrow. Being a professional Googler and all. Bleachstone. Bleachstone I don't want to deal with if I can help it. New printables. I've already got 6 dupes. Let's leave it at 6 for now. Just for a few more cycles until we can get a handle on our food again. All right, I think next up is gonna be mess hall. which we can make into a great hall. We really believe in ourselves. Still want to kind of keep the heat out. Oxygen is okay, I guess. We'll probably set up bathrooms like more central is nice. It'd be nice to have them under here or something. Ugh, we're just setting everything up in such haphazard locations. It's not great.
Did you hear the one about the three-legged dog that walked into a bar and said, "I'm looking for the guy that shot my paw"?
His paw, you see. All right, that's actually removing food poisoning. That's good. All right, research complete. We got ranching. Let's move towards exosuits. It's gonna be a bit, but if we can move that direction, that would be very nice. All right, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna learn you a thing or two about crappy airlocks. I see what you did there. All right, I've released the shine bugs, for better or for worse. If I could wall them up, that would be very nice. Because they are going to get everywhere. Oh, here he comes. He's already on the move. I do that. Will that work? Can I get lucky? I did not get lucky. It's going that way. Oh, he's coming into the base. I'm gonna have to kill him. I'm gonna have to straight up kill him. If he goes towards the bedroom, he's dead. He's a dead man. Like it or not. Oh, he's going. Alien Wars. All right, so we have a mess hall now. Place for people to actually eat. But with the simple addition of a water cooler, I can turn it into a great hall very soon. And also a wall pot, I think, is necessary for a high-level decor item. Yeah, exactly. Put a briar seed in there and call it a day. I saw a little idling happening. Why was that going on? Oh, we need to put a little bit of water as a treat. So this is, how do we need to do this? There's like isn't there some way to do like just a tiny bit? I don't remember how to get like just a little bit. Okay, basically I need someone to manually grab some water. Anytime you're ready. All right, priority 6. You gotta do it now. All right, here we go. Okay. And now we disable auto bottling. So now there's just water here. Just a big old puddle of water. And you might be thinking, well, that's just a mess. Why would we want to do that? Okay, that is quite a lot of water. All right. And well, it comes down to magic. Cancel this one. Basically, that's gonna make this a vacuum. Weirdly enough. Actually, it's gonna be full of chlorine soon, but the main idea is that only a single material can be in one tile. For instance, right here, the material is copper ore. That means there's no gas lit there, there's no liquid there. Right here, it's just water. Right here, it's just oxygen. It looks like this tile contains both water and oxygen, but that is merely a graphical nicety. There is no oxygen in the highlighted tile. It is just water. Right here, this tiny puddle I made is pure water, and no gas can pass through that. So that allows us to make a very poor man's airlock. All right. Speed things up again. We got our mess hall, we got our kitchen, which does not have nearly enough food. What is this quantum physics lesson? I know, right? I think I can place here. Yeah, that is buildable. Okay, good. Let's enable auto harvest on that. So that we can get some materials over here. Please. All right, we're digging down to take a look at what's past this section. More food poisoning. Jeez, we are not dealing with that very well. What if we put bathrooms in the dead center of the base? Is that awful? Is that an awful idea? Like, we're not gonna need a lot of them. Like, we could quite comfortably fit a pair of toilets and a pair of sinks in here with room to spare. It's not an awful idea. Also, this is bugging me. It's providing a tiny bit of food, but not enough. So this is a wild plant. A wild plant does not require any upkeep. It will just very slowly produce food. 12 cycles in the wild produces food. When it is kept in a planter box and it is domesticated, it takes 3 cycles, 4 times as fast. So I like to keep the extra mealwood around if it's in a convenient location that's not in the way of anything, in the way of progress. But yeah, once it becomes a bit of an issue, then I just take it out. It's like, it's nice to have the extra food, but it's not that nice. Okay, now we got lots of meal lice, so we should be, yeah, we're cooking up. Dural is cooking up a storm here. Nice. All right, we got a refrigerator full of some pickled meal. That's going to, it's 100% fresh, actually. That's great. Look, we're doing it. We're doing it. All right, this is working. See, we have a vacuum down here right now. Where are we gonna... All right, I need to read up on the Dreco here. What does it need? Comfortable at 35°C. Jeez, he likes to be warm. And he likes to eat plants. Balm lilies, mealwoods. Now, he doesn't like to eat the meal lice. He likes to eat the wood itself. So it grows, but you can't ever harvest it. Balm lily. What does a balm lily need to be? It just has to be in chlorine. Okay. So, like, what if I... What do you need for a breathing mask? Isn't that a thing? Where's our database? Oxygen mask. Yeah, like, how do I make this? Okay, it's in portable gases. Portable gases. Is it a, like, where do I actually make that? Like, I get the recipe from portable gases. Wherever portable gases are sold. It would be pressure management or something, right? Portable gases, here we go. Crafting station, okay. Oh, rip Google. That's a shame. Okay, so I just need the crafting station to produce that. So is this a Great Hall now? It is! Great Hall gives a morale bonus of 6. It's really high, and all you need is a water cooler and a single decoration item. It does not take much. Let's see. What's the decor? This guy right here. Radius is... Hello? Oh, here we go. 4 tiles. That's all right. Some fluorescent lights. Ah, yes. Man, we're gonna need a second refrigerator. This keeps up. This is good. So I think if I set up a crafting station... Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get rid of this bristle blossom, this muck root. They're just eating up space. Don't need them anymore. I'm kind of... Jeez, that was loud. Alright, what else? We're doing really good on the research tree so far. This is good. I'm not ready for smart storage. Advanced power? Maybe, actually. Yeah, let's get the advanced power regulation. It's not all about the research tree, though that does help. We also need to focus on actually expanding our base a bit and finding other geysers that we can take advantage of at some point. So a little bit of exploration is needed. This area is weirdly temperate, and I really want to see what's going on up there. It's just a little bit bizarre. Okay, we can place our crafting station here. It does require a little bit of power, but that'll let us make an oxygen mask. Printables. Pufflet eggs, no. Loud sleeper, bad. Don't breathe this. Flatulent, bad. Meh. Trying to be a little bit careful on who we onboard here. All right, so what have we found? Oh, it walls up way up here. Okay, that's kind of what I figured was gonna happen. More water, man. More water. Interesting. That I did not really expect. Put a few more dig requests there. Water is holding out. We're gonna need to pump this water down here at some point. Oh, there we go. What do we need? Oxygen mask. Let's build 1 oxygen mask. And what we're gonna do is put a oxygen mask checkpoint here. And oxygen mask dock here. Now wait, do these things? Oh, snap, they do. I didn't think about that. This system actually requires oxygen to be pumped into it, which is going to be a little bit of an issue. Not like a lot of an issue, but a little bit of an issue. Basically what we're gonna need to do is actually set up a for realsies gas pump here and hope that we only get oxygen in here, I guess. We could do a filter. It's a little bit expensive, but it might be the way to go. Okay, so what we're doing here, against my better judgment, is we are gonna pump oxygen from the middle of our base down into this gas mask dock. This oxygen mask checkpoint. And this will allow the duplicates that go down here to work a little bit longer without having to go up for air. What's the worst that could happen? My point exactly. All right, at this point, I don't have a specific research item in mind, so I'm just throwing science to the wall to see what sticks. A very natural bedroom here going on. Still looking for... All right, so one thing that we are going to need is a source of water. A geyser that gives us either raw water, which those are a little bit rare, or more likely, one that produces steam. Which that has its own host of issues that we have to figure out. All right, come on now. Let's get building, guys. Come on now. Don't keep me waiting on this project. Yeah, the issue is they can't breathe down there. Suit. No, wait, why is this happening? I told... Oh, I know why. I think that was... Okay, granted, that was me being dumb. All right, I admit that one. It's because they mopped this up and then immediately went to dump it out in the only available receptacle, which was this bottle emptier. So that's fair. All right, this. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm doing this backwards here. I want to specifically grab the oxygen and spit it out there, and everything else can go out there. Because I think this thing gets damaged if it takes in anything other than oxygen. All right, so check it out. So this filter is sucking up the oxygen and making sure that only oxygen goes into this tank. Anything else goes out to this vent. That's just in case we suck up like a little bit of chlorine or polluted oxygen or something. Now this is taking up a lot of power now. If everything was running at once, this thing would overload. The wires would start taking damage. That's not happening right now, thankfully. We're maxing out at like 860 or so. But our potential load is a little bit higher. All right, so why is this still not delivered, guys? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, now we have an oxygen mask. So now we can work on getting some little tiny Dreco grooming station over here. How do we keep the Dreco in? I don't actually know. I don't have a great way of knowing that. I guess once he's tamed, he'll just default to staying in there. A door. Well, ideally, yes. Realistically, I'm not expecting him to obey the door at all times. Let's see here. I think ranching station is under food. No, it's under stations, isn't it? Grooming station. That's the one. Does this need power? I don't actually remember if this needs power or not. Well, we're gonna find out. How about it? No, it's the shearing. Shearing station does need power, though. Okay. And we're gonna need both of those. So let's see, if we put the shearing station like here. And then grooming station up here. See, the problem is that there's like a little bit of. Actually, we can just go a little bit lower, right? Oh, is there a plant over there too? Oh, it's because it's that tall. Dang. Jeez. All right, we gotta dig the plant up. And then we're gonna have to run power through the wall. Oh, we are going to injure our network at some point. Let me see. How much stuff do we actually have running, realistically? 180. Okay, the oxygen is eating up a bit right there. That's 360 right there. 360, 480, 540, 600, 720. I think realistically 720. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. A fence. Now we're talking. That one. All right. Let's try prioritizing this stuff. Does the oxygen pump take power all the time? The pump here will only use power when it is actually pushing air through. So right now you see there's no movement in these blocks of oxygen. But as soon as this gas tank, or this oxygen mask is returned to its station, it's gonna start refilling. All right. So right here, as soon as the tank is returned, see it starts filling up. And so both of these things are currently using power. I'm actually having a slight power issue. The coal generator only can put out 600 watts at a time. And it is possible when everything is running that we are drawing more than 600 watts. So the battery starts losing its charge a little bit. Who's doing this errand? Oh, you are. Okay, good. All right, grooming station, go. Priority 8. Okay, there we go. He's staying put for now. For now. He's not going to keep doing that. Right now, he's basically just pathfinding randomly. Once we have him tamed, he will start to, I think, stick to this room. Which is 58 tiles, which means it can be a stable. He won't do anything, no. He's a good boy. Ooh, briar seeds. I'm gonna jump on that unless something looks really good here. No. Briar seeds are nice for just sprinkling in the base for decor purposes. And they're pretty hardy. Not the most hardy, but they're decent. Oh, we don't have a rancher yet. Who is going to be our rancher? Who is interested in ranching? Is anybody actually interested in that? No. Might be Hudson. Hudson's got enough morale, and he's got the skill point for it. And Hudson has the prerequisite, so let's do it. So unlocking one of these only takes 1 skill point each, but the morale necessary ramps up as you go further up the tech tree of skills. So this is an additional 2 morale requirement by taking this skill. Which means that his morale needs to be kept up even more. Now, what's the draw on this? 60. Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. Why was I even worried about that? More research. Okay. I guess at this point, let's just start at the top and work our way down. What did we find? Oh, there it is. Cool steam vent. Okay, this one is actually really important. Cool is a relative term here. The steam is coming out at 110, which means it is barely past the boiling point. That's Celsius, by the way, not Fahrenheit. You think it's pretty cool. So there it goes. It's going to erupt, and it's going to produce a lot of very hot steam. There we go. That almost immediately condenses into water. Precious, precious water, but very hot water. Let it be known. All right, let's bump up priority on the shearing station, I guess, because we can start producing some wool, some space sheep wool. All right, look at all this chlorine that's just like filling up this area now. Germ Dove is already having the issue. Major eye irritation, and it slows him down. So the gas mask lets him breathe, but it doesn't stop him from dealing with, like, caustic gases. Exactly. You get it. All right, Hudson's going in to do some work with our little buddy here. Saying, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come on, time for shearing. Oh, he likes it. Oh, he likes it. He's happy. Oh, yeah. He's a good boy. Ow! All right, there we go. We have reed fiber, 2 of them. A ball of raw cellulose used in the production of clothing and textiles. Excellent. Glad to have it. So that's actually very handy to have a source of reed fibers. Because we need those to make exosuits, which are the ones that block, like, temperature, noxious gases, anything like that. That's what lets us get into all kinds of, like, gross situations and over, like, magma, all that stuff. Not a problem. Well, magma is a little bit of a problem, but not as big a problem once we have the wonders of exosuits. Ceiling robot. Okay, that might be where the teleporter is. So part of the spaced out DLC, to get to the first planetoid, you don't even need a spaceship. What's in those rooms that are embedded in the rocks? All right, so first off, this one right here is a teleporter input, which means we can pump in liquids, gases, or where's the other one? We don't have the overlay for it yet. Or conveyor, like solid matter, and it gets teleported somewhere. It's a nearby planetoid. And then this one over here receives those items because there's a matching teleporter output on the planetoid and a matching teleporter input on that planetoid that sends things back. And that lets us set up a colony on a second planet without having to actually ferry things back and forth with as space cargo. Now, to get over there, we will need to find a teleporter, which I'm pretty sure is going to be in this one over here. And that will let us send someone through every, I think, 3 days. It takes a little while to recharge. But then we can actually have 2 different colonies running at once, each of them doing their own thing. And the new colony will have its own separate set of new resources, plants, animals, all this kind of stuff. All right, we're making progress on this. It's not looking, like, awful. Who is idle, and why are you idle? Why do you not have a job to do? Is it time to do bathrooms? It might be. We can do that. We don't have, well, all right. Mostly what we need to do before we get to that point is dig. With all you got in you, boys. Dig up Virginia, boys. Yeah, cool steam vent, excellent. And actually, that's not too hard to reach. Like, we don't even have to cut through Abyssalite to get to that. So Abyssalite is this like purplish material here, and it is very difficult to dig through. So we have to kind of like work around it. Oh no! I just got 2. Spam private messages at the same time. Great coordination, bots. Brainless Society, hello, hello. Thank you for stopping in tonight. How are we doing on our research here? Got it. All right, move on to the next one. We're just gonna work our way down the research tree for now. All right. Boxing out the hot. This is the ugliest little ranch you ever did see, but it's gonna work. Oh my gosh, that was awful. I had to go through the dang it, germ snail. I had to use the Commander Root bot removal tool. And actually, I did see some fun little statistics there. Germ Dove is the oldest follow that aside from GFE that like still actually exists on this channel. So congratulations, Germ Dove. I think you technically beat Hovercat because she actually had a different account. before her current one. And I think she just forgot the password and just made a new one. Yeah. It's tough, man. All right, we're getting there. We're gonna dig a big hole. Germs. Do I need to worry about any floral scent? No. Which, that's not really a germ in the traditional sense. It's more of just an allergen in this game. Your brother is your oldest follow. I still got him on my follows. When we did that raid that one time, me and Hovercat both, like I brought her over to see, I'm like, look at this. It looks like Germ Dove is streaming, but he's not Germ Dove. It's like genetics or something. Oh, not your old. Uh-oh. Oh. Someone you met playing TF2. I did get a lot of TF2 follows back in the day as well. Ooh, pedestal with some, is that, oh, stethoscope. Why not? So that's just a high decor item right there. Just an artifact on a pedestal. All right, I am almost positive the teleporter's down there. Okay, so we'll dig out a big area here for some water tanks. And then we can, like, pump this water down. Actually, we can go ahead and work on laddering our way up to that. Let's see. A space of 4, boop. Space of 4, boop. Then we're gonna do a cautious ladder up here. We have to be very careful there about the pressure. Yeah, Zero Planes is partner. Like, what? What the crap? Oh, that's true. Yes. So you guys haven't seen it yet. There is an item. There's a structure somewhere on the asteroid, usually a couple of them, called the Neural Vacillator, and it we put a dupe in it, and it provides a permanent stat boost to that duplicate. Very fancy, very exciting. Looking forward to it. Oh, we need better oxygen at some point. And look at all this, ugh, look at all this dirty poison, well, not poison, but just stinky air. Also, we're gonna need more more water for this thing right here too. We'll deal with that soon, ish. Okay, water tanks. We want a nice big old water tank and then a nice big old polluted water tank somewhere. Do you want to do it just like right here, maybe? Like, is that something we're cool with? Is there any reason we wouldn't want to do that? Thinking. The polluted water will off-gas a bit unless we put a layer of water on top of it. But I kind of like to keep it pure, so I don't have to worry about, like, oh, if I pump it all out for some reason, I don't have to worry about the element being mixed up. I haven't gone back and done that yet. I'm glad they brought that back, though. I do have a handful that I've never seen again. You're just hoping to get in on that founder badge, aren't you? I see how it is. Excuse me? What are you? Muckroot. It's a muckroot overlapping a bristle blossom. That looked really weird for a second there. All right. Found her. I hardly know her. Yeah, so I think the first 10 people to sub to a channel get a special badge indicating that they are a founder of the channel. Let's do... Where are we going to position this? So I'm thinking we could do like a little tiny water lock to hold in the off-gassing polluted water. Morbs. This guy is called a morb, guys. Timely name, huh? What are you guys doing? There's a lot of tasks over here. What are you busy with? Cooking. Okay, that makes sense. Cleaning the bathrooms, researching. All right, granted, that's all. Those are all good things. Keep at it. It would save some time, wouldn't it? I'm already researching plastic manufacturing for some reason. I'm nowhere near getting plastics right now, but here we are. Let's see. Trying to nail down exactly where I'm going to set these tanks. Yeah. Something like that, I guess. Kind of works. It's not going to be enough room, honestly, but it's fine. Maybe some typing. True. All right. I need you guys to, like, rip all of this out. Please. If you could just get along with that. Do it in twos. There we go. All right. Priority 6. Hop to it, people. All right. We may be able to take a new dupe here. I think our food situation is doing much better now. We actually have a decent backlog of kilocalories in the bank. We have an excess bed now. We're working towards bathrooms. We have an actual source of reed fibers, which means exosuits are on the horizon, which I almost never get those before. Oh, but a pink unitard. Ooh. Well, let's see. What do we have? What do we have? Interest in digging, tidying, and rocketry. Okay. Interested in digging and decorating. Can't build. That's not great. Ooh, loner. Okay. Loner is an interesting trait, especially when you go to the next asteroid. Because you can basically just have one guy working on his own. Basically has a planet to himself working. Yeah, he can't build. That's the problem. I did want to point out the trait here. The last time I did the DLC, I tried that, and it was pretty good because the stat boosts for Loner are really nice. But if you're the only person on a planet, it takes forever to do anything. Like if it's one guy who's doing all the digging, all the building, all the cooking, all the cleaning, nothing gets done. It's a very slow process. That That's a lot of kilocalories, but we're actually good on food now. Extra decor in a small area around the wearer. Does anyone want to wear a pink unitard? Because if not, we'll take a gene. We'll print one gene. Early bird bonus is nice, because we're basically going to get that for free. And no doctoring, not really too bad of a penalty. I'm going for it. Let's immediately move you to this one right here. And also, we should be moving somebody to the second shift here at some point, because things are a little bit off balance. Actually, it's all right. As long as we limit ourselves to, well, yeah. Wait, we got a lot of people with bonuses here. As long as we limit ourselves to 3 people per shift, we should be good. Oh, snap. Wait, isn't hydrogen for... Hydrogen is for glossy Drecos, I think. Let me check. Hang on. Growth... Scale... Oh, you're right. Yeah, scale growth isn't going up at all. Duplicates, man. Make sure you dig that one behind you, please. Thank you. Okay, so let's see here. Man. Oh, what is Mima up to? Oh, gosh. Okay, no, we're good. Where is Mima? Where did she go? Oh, wait. Hudson's fine. Oh, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? It's going to maybe be a problem. It's about to be a... Okay, now it's a problem. Cool. Did I mention to you guys that duplicates are dumb? Okay, they're getting out of there, I hope. Whatever. Oh! We need more mess tables now. We got more people on. Alright. There's a little bit of hydrogen over there. Oh, yep, okay. So that is the teleporter room. That's kind of what I figured. Alright, that's good. So we can actually get a little bit of a peek at our next area here. What are we looking at? Greases on. A partially frozen world with an oily core. Largely swampy and a great deal of rust. Has a duplicate on it. Has a little bit of cosmic radiation. Some geysers. Tundra, swampy biome. That means plug slugs abound. Rust biomes. Take a look. Nice and chilly. All right. So when we take the teleporter, that actually puts us like smack dab somewhere in the unknown. Unknown reaches. It is. It is. I have work tomorrow. Man, I had no idea. You can see that I don't deal with Drecos very much. So there's a little bit of hydrogen over there. I guess they're just always in places where they have lots of, you know, a little bit of both. Oh, yes. Rockets and also solar. It is. It's on the Discord on the information channel. Also, the Twitch schedule link should be mostly up to date. Mostly it's just like, what is it? Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The game I play per day is not set in stone. I just go in waves. Except for Wednesday. Wednesday is typically Mario Maker. It's sacred. All in all, not bad for one session here. We got a decent little setup going on here. The start of a nice little set of tanks here. Okay, temperature's not too much to worry about right here. Mostly thanks to this vacuum. This otherwise pretty toasty warm over here. Oh, we've already reached this is the edge of the asteroid right here. This is as far left as we can go, and this is as far right as we can go, roughly. It's weird visual glitches. Everything turns really purple for a second. There we go. It's back to normal colors. So yeah. We're gonna put a big tank of polluted water and fresh water here. Set up a filtration system to convert as necessary. We're gonna bring a lot of water into one central location, and we're gonna pump it into a bathroom loop over here somewhere, a small one. See, I could do 2 pretty easily, but I have 3 people on some of these schedules. Oh, what if I just moved one of you guys that no, see the daytime. Okay, actually I have 2 schedules that work well for that. I do still want to play that. It looked really fun. So I know you had it, and maybe Germ Dove did. I don't remember who all had it, but we'll see who has it. See if we can. Oh, I convinced Turtle to grab it. Yeah, Germ Dove has it. Yeah, we'll make a night of it. Oh, Germ Dove, you should offer that up in one of your weekly theme key giveaways. Probably because it was free. I mean, that's what got me talking about it. Before I forget, I want to move one of these guys. Let's move Dural over here and move Gene over here. Reason being is that if I can limit it to 2 people per shift, then I only really need to have 2 bathrooms. I would have a lot of fun playing that, I think. It looks right up my alley. Overcooked with trains. Why not? All right, so we'll remember this is going to be where we're going to put the water. We're going to stick a pair of bathrooms and a pair of sinks in here. Nice central location. Man, they're still not building this. We finally found the teleporter we can build out to. This is your schedule a few years ago. It looks actually funny. Talk about weird schedules. About 3 years ago, my schedule was go to bed at 5 p.m. and wake up at 2 or 3. No, not 5 p.m. It would have been like 6 p.m. or so. And wake up every morning at like 3 or 4 a.m. All right. I'm going to save the diseased homestead. Good progress tonight. Because that's when little Toadette was born. It was about 3-ish years ago. And so normally, I think the meta, the meta for parents is just deal with it. Just like wake up every few hours to give the baby a bottle in the middle of the night and just deal with being miserable. But me and my wife got a little bit strategic. We went against the grain, against the meta, blazed our own trails, and we basically each shifted our sleep schedules in opposite directions intentionally. It was not easy, but I would go to bed while it was still light outside at like 6 p.m. And she would stay up until like 3 a.m. and then sleep until like noon. And the result is that we were more or less able to like handle that and get not great sleep, but set sleep. That was rough. Yeah, what kind of crazy person goes to bed at 3 a.m.? Oh, but geez, I do not miss having to wake up at 3 or 4 a.m. Oh boy, tired just thinking about it. The olden days. Colony summaries. What do I got here? Oh, look at this. The blob works. Sound 16. I don't even know what's happening here. Oh man, brings back memories. Radioactive research is going to be an issue. I'm just now remembering how much of a pain that was. We'll get to it. All right. Guys, let's see. Is there anybody in our crew that's on right now? I don't expect anybody. Nope, not tonight. Maybe one day. All right. Next stream will be Wednesday. We're gonna be doing Mario Maker viewer levels. It's gonna be good. I actually updated my bot a little bit today because I had some extra programming time, so that now it actually reads in the level codes that are provided and tells me if they're a maker ID or not, and also if it's a valid code or not. Because you can actually do that from the code itself. It's there's an algorithm that's fairly straightforward. And I'd love to go into excruciating detail about it, but I do need to go to bed. Bot now interfaces with Secret Project. Perfect. It's all coming together. I finally release it, and it turns out to just be a, it's just a Steam launcher that somehow also launches Mario Maker and launches Minecraft. Dream up blueprints. Oh, it's gonna be spinning around in my head all night. I just know it. That's what always happens. It was Al. We built Al. Oh, that's something else I need to get on. It's adding Al to the intro video. Okay, I'm going to bed for real. Goodbye. Thank you all for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. Hope to see you guys next time.